Can I make it or not? How can I do this or that? Is it okay or not? Like this, our life creates a bunch of doubts daily. For people like us, we need to balance out our decision-making processes with a bit of rashness. We need techniques that will help us dive into our decisions headfirst and to stop worrying about the result so much. If you are thinking you are facing the same problems, so here we go. Firstly, the 2-minute rule. The idea behind this tip is to force action through a self-imposed deadline. It's simple enough to incorporate. Anytime you have to make a decision, just set the timer and begin the process. The time limit forces you to quickly assess the pros and cons while quickly coming to a decision. The simplicity behind this tip makes it very accessible. If you're simply slow at decision making, then this tip is a lifesaver. It doesn't have to be 2 minutes either. Anything from 1 to 5 minutes should work fine as well. Secondly, think black and white. There are times when we have more choices than we need. Excess of anything can overwhelm us and lead to analysis paralysis. So in this case, try judging your opinions simply as good or bad, which will simplify and quicken the process of weighing out the less optimal decisions. This limited approach is ideal for the over-analyzers who insist on questioning every variable to death. It's okay to dedicate some time to think so you can evaluate things better, but it becomes problematic when you start to overthink. Thirdly, understand pattern recognition. Most of what we face each day is similar to other scenarios we have already experienced. By understanding this, it's possible to quickly map a range of previous experiences and their outcomes. Leverage those to arrive at the most viable decisions for this case. Over time, as you continue making decisions, their speed and quality will improve. Fourthly, think of the time as money. We can often become overwhelmed with the big picture, trying to see how our decisions will affect the future. The process is mentally draining because you are trying to see every step along with its every outcome. It is better to save that energy for the task at hand and simply try and make the best decision possible. Live in this moment. Make a decision based on what will make the next step the earliest instant. Doing this for every step is a great choice for the chronic non-decision makers. And finally, embrace the idea of failure. Probably the biggest fear of us, the slow decision makers, is that our decisions may lead to bad results. We then compensate by overthinking the situation, causing us to question every aspect involving in that decision. Ultimately, we run the risk of making no decisions at all because we waste the time and energy on endless questioning. This line of thinking must be rewired. Fear of failure means that something or someone will make that decision for you, which you will probably regret for the rest of your life. So at last, we should see delaying a decision as worse than making a bad decision. We can recover and learn something from making bad decisions, but not making a decision at all means we don't get to determine how our life unfolds. Those who struggle to make decisions run the risk of letting their life run them, rather than them running their own life. This puts independence under constant threat. So it's up to us to make sure that we are in control of our lives and our decisions. Thank you very much.